Ridgeline High School Sports is a presentation of 104.5 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Castelite, Napa Auto Parts, Planet Fitness, El Salvador Los Primos, DD Auto Salvage, Advanced Integrated Systems, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, New Horizons Beauty College, and CashValleyDaily.com. Now, it's time for the Ridgeline Riverhawks on 104.5 The Ranch.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Millville, home of the Ridgeline Riverhawks and the venue for today's boys soccer matchup between the Ridgeline Riverhawks and the Green Canyon Wolves. My name is Jason Walker, and thank you so much for tuning into this presentation of the 4A Boys Soccer State Playoffs. These two region foes got to know each other in the regular season and are facing each other again in the playoffs. They split the regular season matchup. Green Canyon won the first matchup. It was 0-0 in regulation and overtime. They went to a shootout, and Green Canyon won the shootout 4-3, so a little uneventful up until the very end. But then in the second matchup, there were actually goals scored in regulation. A lot, actually, for a game that went 0-0 in the first one. The second one was rather high scoring. Ridgeline took that one. They won it 3-2. They got goals from Dax Flygar, Grady Workman, and Ryan Johnson, three of their usual suspects in scoring and in playmaking. Green Canyon got goals from Fisher Arroyo and Colby Knight in that one, unfortunately falling 3-2, unfortunately for them. That win actually ultimately helped Ridgeline secure the region title. They won Region 11, but a lot of teams up at the top, they split a lot of these series, as I said, and Ridgeline only finished 7-3 in region. A lot of times you'll see region winners in high school sports go 8-2, 9-1, but having a region winner that's only 7-3 kind of shows you the depth of this region. And heck, being the region winner there in the 4-5 matchup in terms of the playoff bracket, I'll kind of go through the playoff bracket with you here. Layton Christian and Dixie are actually playing later today. They'll be playing down in Ogden, I believe, at 4:30. And then as part of this section of the bracket, Ridgeline, who's the 4 seed, and Green Canyon, who is the 5 seed, according to the RPI released by the UHSAA. They're playing this one. They'll play the winner of this game between Ridgeline and Green Canyon will play the winner of Layton Christian and Dixie. Layton Christian being the 1 seed. Ridgeline actually has a victory, a 2-0 victory under their belts against Layton Christian, so Ridgeline is certainly confident in their ability to beat anybody in 4A. We'll see, again, just the winner of this game. They'll advance to play the winner of Layton Christian and Dixie. Just to inform you on the rest of the bracket, we're here in the quarterfinals. On the other side of the bracket, you have the 2 seed Crimson Cliffs going against the 7 seed Region 11 Skyview. And then number 3 Desert Hills is hosting number 6 seed Mountain Crest. So a couple games going on in southern Utah today. This is the only game happening here in Cache Valley, and so, of course, we're going to broadcast it here on CashValleyDaily.com and also on 107.7 KLZX. Thank you once again for tuning in. My name's Jason Walker. Glad to have you along. Just looking forward to, what will hopefully be a wonderful game. We're going to take a quick break here. The captains are out on the field. They're shaking hands. They're going to do a coin flip. Then we'll probably have the national anthem. We'll come back. We'll go through some of the stat leaders for each team along with the starting lineups for today. And then it'll be game time. Join us after this on 107.7 KLZX and CashValleyDaily.com.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tree Mountain is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
If you want a natural stone look on your home without the expense, think Coldwater Stone in Tree Mountain or Castorite in Logan and see how they take some of the most beautiful resources the earth has to offer, then shapes and blends them to create your dream home. Online at coldwaterstone.com.
Cache Valley Auto Care.
We're in the business of solving problems.
So we like to take the time to explain everything that's going on with your car so that when you come in and you do these repairs that you can actually drive away and feel confident.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Are you dreaming of a new home but want to stay in Green Canyon boundary? This is Dale Marshall with Century 21 and Sierra Homes. We have two amazing developments in Hyde Park and North Logan. You can stay in your current home while the new one is being built and even get a reduction on your interest rate. Call me at 435-512-7386.
Express Auto and Tire carries used vehicles for every budget and financing to help every credit situation. Express has thousands of used tires in every size for about $30 per tire. Express Auto, 3200 North Main, North Logan.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Let the Hernandez Group with Keller Williams Realty answer all your real estate questions. They can help determine if the timing is right to make your next purchase or investment. Call 435-764-7979. The Hernandez Group with Keller Williams Realty.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
This is Dave Simmons. Partner with the pros at Les Olson IT for all your office technology. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services. Think of lesolsonit.com.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo stuff, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Millville. Ridgeline High School, the venue for today's matchup between the Ridgeline Riverhawks and the Green Canyon Wolves, this 4A boys soccer matchups. We're just moments away from kickoff. They're announcing the starting lineups at the moment, so I'll go ahead and go through those lineups with you here. Starting in goal, number 0, Ryan Scott. We've also got Gavin Buck, number 3, the junior. Number 4, the senior, Alan Cordova. Number 9, the senior forward, Fisher Arroyo. He had a goal in the last game between these two teams. Number 10, Parker Holt, the midfield senior. Number 11, Giovanni Torres, midfielder. Number 12, Julio Huato, the senior. Number 19, Cale Cragen, the senior. The senior, number 29, Braden Jensen. The senior, number 30, Maynard Delaria, I believe. And then the midfield, freshman, number 35, Cannon Clark. Now for the Ridgeline Riverhawks, starting in goal, number 00, Diego Useshi. He had 8 saves in the last game, part of the effort to help Ridgeline stave off a competent Green Canyon attack. They've also got number 2, the senior Daxon Flygar. Number 3, the senior Bowen Howder. The junior number 7, Tate Hickman. The junior number 10, Diego Vasquez. The senior number 11, Grady Workman. The junior number 12, Leif Olson. The senior number 13, Cameron Everton. The senior number 14, Ryan Johnson. The senior number 15, Andrew Findley. And senior number 19, Garrett Jenkins. So there you have it. Those are your 2 starting lineups. Guys to keep an eye on. Ryan Johnson, absolutely a guy to keep an eye on. Very fast. He had a goal and an assist. He actually leads Ridgeline in both those categories this year. He had a goal and an assist in the last matchup between these 2 teams. He has 11 goals, 9 assists on the year. For Green Canyon, a player to keep an eye on will be Braden Jensen. He has 8 goals, 9 assists, but certainly both of these teams have a lot of players scoring. Green Canyon has, I think, 7 players who have, 6 players who have scored at least 4 goals on the year. And Ridgeline also has 6 players that have 4 goals on the year. So certainly firepower on both sides. It almost really is a surprise these 2 teams finished 0-0 in that game early this year. There may have been weather. I wasn't at that game. I was at the 3-2 game. We were broadcasting that one here on CashValleyDaily.com and 107.7 KLZX, as we are right now. And here we are. The lineups are huddling on the field. And we're getting things going. Ridgeline is in the dark blue shirts, dark blue shorts, white numbers. Green Canyon in the all-white with green numbers. Green Canyon will be going right to left. Ridgeline from left to right. And I believe Ridgeline will be kicking off here. That's what it looks like. Green Canyon setting up around the circle. Ridgeline still huddled up at the moment. We're still waiting on the start of this game. About 10 minutes past the scheduled start time, but that's pretty typical for sporting events. Here we go. Ridgeline breaks the huddle, and here we go. Kickoff is imminent. As I said, Ridgeline will be kicking off. It'll be Garrett Jenkins who kicks off. He'll kick backward toward his own team, and we'll get things started here. There's the whistle. There's the kick, and it's time to play soccer. Ridgeline in possession. They pass it all the way to their back line. Now trying to advance up the far sideline, going left to right. Pass up the field is kicked out of bounds by Green Canyon, so it'll be a throw-in for the Riverhawks on the far sideline inside their own defensive half. Dax Flygor with the throw-in up the sideline. Stolen away by Green Canyon, but they're going to call a foul. So no steal, but a foul. Our first of the game. It's basically at midfield. Give or take a yard on either side, depending on where this is set up. I believe that's Flygor standing over. He's going to give a big boot, trying to get it to the box. See if they can head it down. It's headed away by Green Canyon. Cleared away. Ridgeline will recover it at midfield. Now trying to advance up the near sideline here. Nearly losing it out of bounds, but Ridgeline retains it. Now a couple of give and goes. And offside. A bit of a deflection there. Grady Workman nearly had a chance to pounce on that ball, but he was in an offside position. He wasn't the intended recipient of that. Now here we go, a free kick in the defensive half for Green Canyon. They boot it through. Popped up into the air by Ridgeline. They're going to take possession after that free kick. Oh, stolen by Green Canyon. Now running up the field, trying to find somewhere to pass. Still dancing around the field. Clear taken by Green Canyon. There's a man down. I think he might be all right. Shot, a long shot. Parker Holt ran probably 30 or so yards from the near sideline here, then danced in toward the middle. Eventually just lost the ball, and another one of his teammates took a shot. It misses wide left. And it's going to be a goal kick. Off the goal kick, the Riverhawks pinging it around. Now they've got Ryan Johnson going up the left sideline, being chased by two defenders. He's looking for a cross. Now he tried to settle it down, maybe settle it down and get across, but he loses it out of bounds. Great run there by Johnson. Just kind of ran out of real estate and had a couple of guys on him. So it'll be a goal kick for Green Canyon here. Just about 3 minutes into this 4A boys soccer playoffs matchup. We're in the quarterfinals here. Winner of this game advances to play the winner of Layton Christian and Dixie. That game will be played later today. It won't even start until after this game concludes. Ridgeline throwing deep in their own territory, actually throwing it into the goalkeeper in a rare move, but there was nobody around, so they're able to pass it back and forth to each other. Throw in, after a couple of bounces around, it's the throw in a little further up the field, about halfway up Ridgeline's defensive half of the field. Now throw in. Stolen away by Green Canyon, so they'll pass all the way back to their back line, try and build up. Passing to the near sideline, going right to left. Trying to advance it up at Ridgeline. Takes it, clears it. Ball tipped out of bounds by Green Canyon. So near sideline at the halfway mark, throw in. Now Garrett Jenkins going down this near sideline, looking for a cross. He's got a man. Cross it into the middle, just a little too far for his man. Ryan Johnson trying to chase it before it goes out of bounds. He loses it. Jenkins was trying to find Diego Vasquez, who was making a run in the middle, just put probably a yard or two in front of him. Vasquez could have just dunked it right into the net there. Couldn't get it going, though. Throw in on the far sideline. Green Canyon actually going to have a repeat of a throw in, or actually, might have been a handball. There's a throw in, and I think Ridgeline might have committed a handball in trying to steal that. So it's going to be a free kick for Green Canyon. They send it all the way into the attacking half, headed initially by Ridgeline. Now pinballing around between Green Canyon and Ridgeline. Someone trying to settle. They just keep heading it around and chesting it up and down. Green Canyon looks like they finally settle it for a second. Being challenged heavily, and then a foul committed by Ridgeline. Ridgeline committing a bit of a push there. So it'll be a free kick about 10 yards into Green Canyon's attacking half. It'll be on the far sideline. So they've got a chance to boot this one into the box with enough leg here. It's low. They're not going to try and send it to the box. They're going to try and execute a little give and go up the far sideline, trying to get a cross in, but ball is mishandled. And it's going to be a goal kick for Ridgeline. 5.5 minutes into this game. No score between Ridgeline and Green Canyon here in these boys soccer playoffs, the quarterfinals. Long goal kick played in. Grady Workman trying to chase it down. Nearly had a bit of a run. Now the ball pinballing between these two teams, the back lines. They're just heading it around, kicking it around. Somebody will eventually settle it. Looks like Green Canyon does on their back line, trying to advance it past half field. Ridgeline applying a lot of pressure. Now a long pass played up the sideline. Ridgeline, neat little play there. I don't know how intentional it was. It might have been what he was trying to do, but left back for Ridgeline managed to kick it off a Green Canyon player. So instead of just clearing it way out of bounds and conceding a throw-in, he earns a throw-in for the Riverhawks in their own defensive half. Green Canyon not applying a ton of pressure initially, so Ridgeline able to throw it in and then clear it out. It's being tapped around again. Someone trying to settle the ball. Ridgeline getting it. Now trying to advance up the field, or they lose it. Cleared out. Green Canyon in their attacking half. Now taken by Ridgeline. Looking to clear it upfield. Pass straight to a Green Canyon player, who then pass straight to a Ridgeline player and clears it out. Grady Workman trying to play aggressive there. And it's going to be a high kick, I believe. There's an attempt to clear. Grady Workman coming in trying to head it, and ends up, the defender didn't really know that Grady Workman was coming, so Workman earning an indirect free kick just inside their attacking half. Comes a long boot, curling in toward the top left part of the box, then just cleared all the way to the other sideline. So Ridgeline will be a throw deep in their attacking half. Throwing it in, trying to work it into the middle. Passing around, and then a foul. Ooh. That was in the box. That may have been a situation of, I don't want to call a penalty there. Because that's probably a foul on any other part of the field. The ball does eventually go out for a corner kick. It's certainly up for interpretation. It wasn't a blatant foul, otherwise the referee, I'm sure, would have called it. But that was close. Short corner play by Ridgeline, giving it to Jenkins, dribbles into the box. Low cross, headed away by Green Canyon. Ridgeline secures the clear, though. Trying to work it into the field, and Green Canyon going to try and shepherd it out. They don't quite get it out, though. Jenkins puts a cross in. Goalkeeper trying to track it down, and he does. It was a bit messy. Ball was kicked from the top of the box all the way to the far side 6-yard box. And something happened where the referee felt it necessary to do a drop ball. I don't know if he paused play or if somebody had to go off the field for some reason, but referee stopped play and then did a drop ball, just basically handed it back to the keeper. Green Canyon with it, clearing it forward, getting it across midfield. Green Canyon now on the attack. It's 3-on-4, though numbers are getting back. Cross into the box, dangerous. Oh, and just missed. Missed by Green Canyon. Ooh, that one. That was a golden opportunity for Braden Jensen, the leading scorer for Ridgeline. Look at the replay here. Just an excellent cross into the box. Jensen, left-footed shot attempt, just missed the goal. Now here we are moments later. We've got a free kick for Green Canyon. They're about 34 yards from the end line. It's closer to the sideline, so a bit more. It's going to be an awkward angle corner, basically. Set piece. Ball played into the box, headed up, and then out of bounds over the end line by Green Canyon. So nothing doing there. A little over 10 minutes have passed in this first half between Ridgeline and Green Canyon. 0-0. Probably should be 1-0. Braden Jensen missing out on a golden opportunity there from the top of the 6-yard box, off on the left side from his perspective, and just skied it over. I don't know if he's a left-footed player. That was the right foot to kick it with, but he may not be a left-footed dominant player. Just skied it over. Didn't end up testing Diego Useche. Ball bouncing around midfield. Both teams trying to settle it. Ridgeline looks like they eventually do. Playing it up to Grady Workman. He mishandles it for a second, but recovers. Now passes off to Vasquez. He tries to work it to the far side for Ryan Johnson. Ball is headed over the end line, although there's going to be a foul. Johnson may have tripped up the defender, Julio Huato, who ended up heading that. He was trying to keep Johnson from getting to that. So it's a foul on Ridgeline. They've got 3 of those, all pretty much innocent fouls. simple ones you commit at some point in the game. Long goal kick is headed, and that was an interesting situation. Essentially, the goalkeeper came out. It was headed as it went toward the Ridgeline goal. It wasn't going on goal or anything like that. But off the header, ended up going with a lot of pace toward the end line. Essentially came off his line to try and grab it, and then it almost looked like he was trying to usher it out of bounds. Then at the last second realized he was supposed to grab it. He didn't end up grabbing it, though, so it's going to be a corner kick for Green Canyon. Here we have the corner coming in. Little long, looking for a header. Heading it, on goal, and it's a goal! Green Canyon scores first. And it's a goal, I believe, for Maynard Delaria. Excuse me, Delaria. I don't completely know how to pronounce that name, but there we go. The defender going up for the header. Let's pull it up on replay. Here's a corner coming in and a header just straight from the 6-yard box to the far post. Excellent goal for Green Canyon. They go up 1-0 in this one. 27:54 to play. This is when the goal happens. So Ridgeline with a kickoff, now down 1-0 here at home. And Green Canyon certainly looking like the better team so far here in this game. They've got 3 shots, one of those on goal, beating Usecha. They've got basically 2 great chances. They could very well be up 2-0 if they'd have done better on that first chance. But Ridgeline here in the attack, playing a ball long, trying to fit it into the box toward the far post, maybe find Grady Workman on the far end, but it doesn't go. Well, it goes out of bounds. 27 minutes left here in this first half. Green Canyon just took a 1-0 lead over Ridgeline here in the quarterfinals of the 4A boys soccer playoffs. Green Canyon trying to fight for possession off their goal kick. They lose it, and it's going to be Green Canyon throw-in. I don't think Ridgeline liked that, but they didn't complain too much. It's kind of one of those 50-50 out-of-bounds calls. Throw-in immediately stolen. Ridgeline earned it back. Ryan Johnson, the left wing, trying to beat all the defenders and turn the corner on the far sideline. Loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Green Canyon ball. Ridgeline thought it was theirs. They started setting up for a throw-in. The referee had to remind them, I said it was Green Canyon ball. Throw-in, well, taken by Ridgeline, or at least knocked around initially by Ridgeline. Ball's going to get headed around, and a foul committed by Green Canyon. And I think there's going to be a yellow card. That was a bit too harsh. Playing the body, not the man. And the referee says, I'm not having it. That was Cale Cragen. So we're going to have a free kick about 50 yards from the end line toward the far sideline. Ridgeline going left to right here. 25 minutes, just under 26 minutes actually. It's 25 minutes, 55 seconds. We're waiting on the kick. The referee is having a talk with some of the players. Ridgeline players have set up 25 yards out from goal. Now they sprint towards as the kick comes in. Going into the box, Green Canyon easily heads it away. There weren't too many Ridgeline players there. Ball's headed back into the box momentarily, but then it is absolutely booted out by Green Canyon. They get it over midfield. Ridgeline heads it out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw-in for Green Canyon just inside their defensive half. Trying to maintain possession off the throw-in. And they lose it. Ridgeline trying to counterattack off the quick turnover. Ryan Johnson trying to get around the defense. He loses it, and he just crumples. I think he rolled his ankle. Ryan Johnson went down. Now Green Canyon in the attack on the other end, far away from where Johnson is lying on the ground. Ridgeline clearing it out. Johnson's actually gotten back up. He's limping around. Probably ought to sub off, though. Ridgeline in attack, though. Garrett Jenkins trying to beat the entire defense. Now the ball falls to Johnson, and they're going to call a foul, actually. Jenkins was fouled. And Jenkins is down. I'm hoping it's just one of those, he took a rough tumble and he'll get up fine. Johnson very much favoring that left ankle, though, I believe. Or one of his ankles. He looks like he just absolutely rolled it after he lost the ball, but he's staying on the field. And for the moment, there is a sub on the Ridgeline end. They may want to be bringing Johnson out. Fisher Arroyo, one of the starting forwards. But for the moment, Diego Vasquez standing over a ball 30 yards out from goal, straight on, right in the middle of the field. Vasquez, left-footed shot, takes the shot, saved. I don't know if that was on frame. I think it was a little wide left, but keeper makes the save anyway. Diving to his right. It'll be a throw in for Ridgeline, and now they're going to sub. Yeah, they're going to sub Ryan Johnson out. He's laboring that ankle. Fisher Arroyo coming in. They'll look at that ankle. Johnson looks like he's doing a lot better. He's jogging off without much of a limp now, but obviously I want to get that looked at. And certainly a key player for Ridgeline. I expect he'll be back since he doesn't look too bad. On the other end, off the throw-in, Ridgeline advancing it all the way to the end line, trying to turn the corner for a cross, unable to do so. And it's a goal kick. Goal kick played long, well over midfield. That keeper's got a leg. Ryan Scott, he's got a leg on him. So it's 1-0 here in favor of Green Canyon as we're 23 minutes away from halftime in this boys soccer matchup, 4A quarterfinals. Ridgeline in possession in their own defensive half. Knocking the ball in between their midfielders and defense. Backing it up now. Long ball, playing forward, trying to find one of the forwards. They weren't ready for it. Jenkins and Bowen Howder weren't ready for that one. Ryan Scott with the ball. He's just going to roll it out to his left back. Green Canyon going to play from the back, passing it back to the keeper. Ridgeline applying a bit of pressure, but they get it out initially. Ridgeline applying pressure all the way to the backs as Green Canyon just passing it amongst themselves, trying to advance it forward. And eventually, well, they lose it momentarily. Green Canyon gets it back. Although there's going to be a foul called on Green Canyon. And so it's going to be a free kick. We're about 40, we'll call it 38 yards from the end line. It's closer, it's sitting just about on the number 30 here on this football field. So this will be a chance to loft it into the box. I believe that's Flygar standing over it. He lofts it into the box, looking for a header. Ooh, I think Ridgeline might have gotten the head on it, but couldn't redirect it toward goal. So it's going to be a goal kick. Ryan Scott going to set it down right in the middle of his 6-yard box. 21 minutes to play here in this first half. Line drive kick doesn't really touch anybody until it crosses midfield. Green Canyon trying to settle it. Although Ridgeline gaining possession. They've done very well gaining possession off of out-of-bounds plays. A challenge for it in the midfield. Ridgeline again settling it. Working it from the near sideline, now going all the way to the far sideline. Going left to right here. Now a through ball looking for Grady Workman. He's chasing it down the far sideline. Trying to turn the corner, although it is deflected. That ball isn't deflected. He would have had a free cross, whoever he could find. From that left side going into the box. But couldn't quite do it. Defense managed to kick it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Ridgeline. I don't think they have a long throw-in specialist. Now, passing it around through their box, Diego Vasquez trying to dance around the defense. He lost it. Went down to ground. Ridgeline trying to ask for a penalty, but that wasn't a foul. That was a good slide tackle. Ball is eventually kicked out of bounds, though. So it's going to be a throw-in. We're going to have some subs here. Leave Tate Hickman's coming out. Trent Godfrey coming in for Ridgeline. I believe Colby Knight's coming in for Green Canyon. Cannon Clark going out. Oh, corner kick actually for Ridgeline. That was where the ball went out of bounds. In and then headed over. I think it was Ivan Leone who came in. Oh, excuse me. I said Fisher Arroyo was coming in for Ryan Johnson earlier. I just realized I looked at the wrong roster. Ivan Leone is the one who came in for Ryan Johnson all those minutes ago. And he's the one who I believe headed it over the bar for Ridgeline. Now, there's a turnover, while I'm talking. Garrett Jenkins has a chance for a shot, kicks it right at the keeper. First shot on goal for Ridgeline off a turnover. A bit of a tough angle and a bit rushed there, Jenkins, but had a chance to maybe try and kick it toward the near post or the far post. He kicked it right in between. And holy cow, Ryan Scott can boot it. He drop kicks it all the way into the other box and only needed like 2 bounces. It bounced on like the other 25-yard line. And that's kick and boot it. Although it doesn't often help because Green Canyon usually doesn't recover the ball. They stole it for a moment there. Then they have to steal it back after a second. Bit of a tricky bicycle kick there, trying to clear it out for Ridgeline. They do successfully maintain possession off the clear, so now they're in attack again. Workman on the far sideline loses it. Green Canyon in possession now. They're going to try and do a counterattack, although they aren't moving very quick. Now they back up. Backing up all the way into their own defensive half. All the way to their back line. Now advancing, trying to advance up the middle. Bit of a tug there. I think the referee saw it, but I think he's giving him advantage. Green Canyon loses possession to Ridgeline. Vasquez in possession for the Riverhawks. Now he's going to back it up, Ridgeline. Their own defensive half. Trying to advance at the middle. Green Canyon applying some pressure. At least when it gets into the midfield. Ridgeline reversing field, near sideline to far sideline. Now just crossing midfield and then crossing back because they nearly lost possession. And then they do lose possession to Green Canyon, who will kick it all the way back to Scott, the keeper. And he'll boot it back up toward midfield, but it goes out of bounds. So it'll be a Ridgeline throw-in. Now we're going to have some more subs. Gabe Watson coming in for Ridgeline. Garrett Jenkins going out. And then I'm seeing who's going out for Alan Cordova. Tanner Farron coming in for Cordova. Ridgeline gets the throw-in in. They're in the attacking half. They're going to reverse field, far sideline to near sideline. They're going to back it up just inside their own defensive half. Now as they try to advance the ball over midfield, they lose it. Green Canyon now backing up. A nifty little trick there, beating the pressure. Green Canyon just running up the far sideline. Now trying to give and go. Again up the far sideline, just losing it out of bounds. Not quite fast enough. Was the Ridgeline attack. I believe that was Fisher Arroyo. Now I'm properly identifying Arroyo. He couldn't quite catch up to it on the far sideline. Ridgeline, though, loses it out of bounds on the near sideline here. And it's going to be pretty deep in Ridgeline's attacking half. And I think Green Canyon, they've got their long throw specialist, Parker Holt. He's going to loft this one into the box, try for a header. And, that was close. Defense manages to get to it first, though. Holt gets a foot on it and then tries a bit of a skill check there, but he pops it right over the net. He's not quite good enough to pull that shot off. So it'll be a goal kick for Ridgeline. Sub coming in. Braden Jensen checking out. I believe Andrew Pan, yes. Oh, no, excuse me, Daniel Hernandez coming in. Now off the goal kick, as there's a battle for it, there's a foul committed by Green Canyon. It's going to be about 5-6 yards in the attacking half. Right in the middle of the field. I think Ridgeline setting up for a set piece, trying to loft it into the box. Doesn't quite reach the box, and it's headed away by Green Canyon. Wolves with a 1-0 lead here, 15 minutes to play in the first half. These 4A quarterfinals. These two teams split the season series. Green Canyon with a win in a shootout after a 0-0 regulation and overtime. Then Ridgeline won 3-2 in the matchup that I believe took place here not too long ago. Ridgeline getting possession off a turnover right toward the top of the box. Grady Workman trying to track it down. Green Canyon trying to clear. Ridgeline popping another one in the box. Headed. That was close to offside, but not close enough. Not quite getting a shot, but a great little pass there, an attempt at a header. Bowen Howder trying to just pop one up there, and I think it was either Workman or I think Gabe Watson on the left wing there. Though they were the two trying to get ahead on that. Couldn't quite get it on frame. 13 minutes, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Wolves with the 1-0 lead. Battle for it in the midfield. Some contact. The referee saying play on. And then a shove there. And that was a little too extracurricular. And I think it might earn him a yellow card. Or maybe not. I think the referee is saying I might let that one go, but I'm not having it. There's a bit of initial innocent contact. And then there was a straight-up push-off. Now we're waiting on subs and some clarification on whose ball it was, since I don't think they ended up calling a foul. I think they called a throw-in. And they're going to be doing some subs. Green Canyon did a substitution, so they're going to let Ridgeline do some subs. Diego Vasquez and Ivan Leon checking out. Ryan Johnson, who rolled his ankle a little bit earlier, checking back in, as does Tate Hickman. Green Canyon with the ball on the far sideline. They're trying to get around the defense. They maintain possession for the moment, losing it to the Riverhawks. Working toward the near sideline. They're going left to right here. Long pass forward, trying to find the runner. It gets cleared for a second by Green Canyon. Headed back toward the box, but Green Canyon does manage to clear it over midfield. Ridgeline fails to settle it. They go out of bounds. Green Canyon working toward the box. They're just inside the top corner of the box. Green Canyon. They're a couple guys trying to sell contact there for Green Canyon twice in the same little run, and it doesn't work. And now Green Canyon commits an actual foul. Quick restart from Ridgeline. Green Canyon probably not happy with the referees, but I have to say he's done a good job not buying flops. He's probably told 3 or 4 players to just get up in the last minute on both sides. Ridgeline in the attack, but the ball is cleared out of bounds rather emphatically by the Green Canyon defense. Going to be a throw-in. Ridgeline has it in their attacking half. 11 minutes to play. Riverhawks trail 1-0 to the Wolves. They throw it into Workman. He tries to turn the corner on the sideline. He's got it toward the end line. Cross in. Trying to find Johnson. I think Johnson got a head on it, but it goes backward. Now, back into the box. Too hot to handle for any of the Ridgeline players, and it's cleared out. Ridgeline does settle to clear, though. Trying to head it around now. Both teams are heading it between themselves. And then a foul committed by Ridgeline. So Green Canyon free kick. Now in defensive half. About 15 yards in there, defensive half. Now long ball played forward. Headed out by Ridgeline back toward midfield. Workman trying to get a header. Green Canyon player basically jumped over Workman. Ends up falling hard. Workman won the ball. Green Canyon not happy with the fact that one of their players ended up falling hard, and he's still down. Ridgeline won a free kick. We're pausing play as Parker Holt took a pretty hard tumble. He jumped up trying to challenge Grady Workman. Went higher, but then he ended up kind of going over the shoulder of Workman, ended up tumbling. Sometimes you see a foul called on that, but I think the referee said, look, Workman was just standing there. And he got jumped over. It's not his fault. He didn't, back into him. At least that's the referee's interpretation here. 40 yards out from goal, pretty much straight on. Dax Flygar standing over this for the Riverhawks. I don't think he's going to take a shot. He's too far out. He's just going to loft this in. Ridgeline players on the left side of the box sprinting in, and, well, he lofted it toward them, but it was way too wide, way too far. Goes over the end line. 9 minutes and 30 seconds to play here in the first half. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead over Ridgeline in these 4A quarterfinals. Now Ridgeline gaining possession off the goal kick. Ball's bouncing around, but now Ryan Johnson has it for the Riverhawks on the right side. Johnson trying to dribble toward the inside, but he's going to pass it back. Now the Riverhawks working it through the middle. Back toward the middle, and then Green Canyon clears it. It's going to roll all the way to Useche, who will pick the ball up. He's had pretty light work, except for he's had one shot on goal face, although he didn't end up saving it, so that's why it's a 1-0 lead. He's not had to touch the ball very often other than that. Ridgeline with it in their own defensive half. Working it toward the far sideline, going left to right here. Ridgeline still in possession, kind of slowing it down here. And then as they play it forward, they lose it out of bounds. It'll be Green Canyon throw here on the near sideline. Just inside their own defensive half. 8 minutes to go in the first half. The Wolves with the 1-0 lead. Now Green Canyon trying to clear it forward. We're going to have a couple of bicycle kicks. Bit of contact there from Green Canyon. Referee says play on. Wolves trying to advance it forward. Trying to get a through ball there, and then a slide tackle and a foul. A foul just outside the box. Ridgeline committing the foul. Cale Cragen was trying to get to that ball, and he was cleared out by a defender. So we're going to have a free kick from a dangerous area. For really good set piece takers. You like this, at least this distance. The angle isn't the best. But the referee's marking off 10 yards. Now Green Canyon. Setting up, it's Parker Holt. He's standing over the free kick. And looked like he tried to take a shot and he missed it. High and perhaps a little bit wide. After he let that one fly, he immediately punched toward the ground. He's like, yeah, I missed that bad. Expects more of himself, but most players usually miss pretty wide on free kicks. Goal kick for Ridgeline. Played over midfield. Ryan Johnson trying to track it down. Although Green Canyon ends up gaining possession. Now we're just pinballing back and forth, trading possession. Green Canyon trying a through ball, but not getting it. Now Ridgeline had it, lost possession. Ball ends up dribbling all the way back to Scott, Green Canyon's goalkeeper. Just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead over the Riverhawks. Green Canyon tried to clear it, Although it got deflected, and the player who deflected that attempted clear, certainly looking worse for wear. But Ridgeline has it driving into the box, cleared out of bounds, over the end line for a corner for Ridgeline. Now again, that player who momentarily, moments ago, was trying to block a clear, and I think he just might have took a kick in a rough spot there. Trent Godfrey, I believe, is the man. He's just hurting. I think he might have taken it in the gut. He's walking off pretty much under his own power. He's just a little shaken up there. But Ridgeline, they have possession. Oh, excuse me, they have a corner. Of course, they have possession. They have a corner. Setting up. Riverhawks, they trail 1-0 here in this game, trying to even it up before halftime. Sent in, headed up and out of the box by Green Canyon. Then a little nifty little scissor kick clear by the Wolves. All the way over midfield. Ridgeline trying to send it back up. Garrett Jenkins was kind of there, but he was also in an offside position when that ball was kicked. Ridgeline taking possession and then trying to go in toward goal, but they lose it over the end line. 4 minutes, 45 seconds to play here in this first half. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead. Winner of this game advances to the semifinal in a matchup between the winner of the Layton Christian-Dixie game. The 1 seed Layton Christian versus number 8 seed Dixie. That game will be played at 4:30 today, so it'll begin after this one has ended, provided this one doesn't go to its fullest extent of overtime and penalty kicks. Even then, it probably wouldn't even go that long. Most soccer games don't go 3.5 hours. Ridgeline in possession for the moment, and they do end up kicking it out of bounds, though. Green Canyon applied pressure. The ball went back into Ridgeline's defensive half, and they end up clearing it out of bounds. So it'll be a throw-in. Green Canyon with a throw-in in their attacking half on the far sideline. Going right to left. Green Canyon here in their white kits, green numbers. Ridgeline, the dark blue with the white numbers. Ridgeline getting possession after the throw-in. Green Canyon applying heavy pressure, but Ridgeline, some good passing to maintain forward pace. Now a long through ball played forward, trying to settle it is Garrett Jenkins, and I think they're going to say a handball. Yep, handball on Jenkins. The assistant referee caught it, and the center referee was on the same page there. 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Wolves trying to take a 1-0 lead into halftime. They've had 2 wonderful chances. One of them went in. Ridgeline with one pretty solid chance. They've got the one shot on goal. Although it was kicked straight at the keepers by Garrett Jenkins. He had a shot from a difficult angle. Ridgeline in position, though, just off a throw-in the attacking half. Playing forward to Johnson. He sends a cross in a little too long. He had a couple guys there, but neither of them were able to track it down. They had to veer off their path. Ridgeline in position after the clear. Trying a bit of give and go between Workman and Vasquez, although Ridgeline, and now there's a bit of a scuffle here. Couple of small shoves there. Referee is beckoning 2 players. He's saying him having none of it. And he's showing a yellow card. He's showing 2 yellow cards. There was some back and forth shoving. One of the Green Canyon players looked like he might have retaliated. Trying to see who the Green Canyon player was. Vasquez is the player who got a yellow card for the Riverhawks. And it was Cannon Clark for Green Canyon. Now it's a throw-in for Ridgeline. And they throw it in, trying to get a cross in. It's deflected. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. They're making him redo the throw-in, I think. Now ball thrown in. Tapped out for a second and then cleared by Green Canyon. Ball sent in again by Ridgeline, cleared out, headed away by the Green Canyon backline. Another pass forward attempted in, but again cleared out by Green Canyon. 1:10 to go here in the half. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead. They're just trying to survive till halftime. Ridgeline not going to let it go down easily. Garrett Jenkins taking a shot. I thought that was deflected. The referees are not agreeing. It looked like it was deflected to me. The referee very emphatically saying, I called goal kick. That's what it is. So 40 seconds to play here in the half. Chance for a corner taken away, provided you believe the referee was wrong. Now ball getting headed around. It's going to be a Ridgeline throw on the far sideline about midfield. 20 seconds to go, and they're going to have to hurry. Now 15 seconds. Bit of a leisurely stroll to get that throw in. Went away's out of bounds. Long ball played in, and that's going to be halftime. It's cleared up and away by Green Canyon. That'll be it. That's halftime. Halftime score is 1-0 in favor of Green Canyon. Things getting a bit chippy between these two teams. All the marbles for this one. It's a rubber match. It's these two teams each won a game in their regular season series. And those two games don't matter at all, because at this point, it's all about just winning this game. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have some analysis and preparation for the second half here on CashValleyDaily.com and 107.7 KLZX.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
Now is the time to head over to Cache Valley Auto Care, because when your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care, behind Home Depot on 200 East, 1175 North.
If you want a natural stone look on your home without the expense, think Coldwater Stone in Tremonton or Castorite in Logan and see how they take some of the most beautiful resources the earth has to offer, then shapes and blends them to create your dream home. Online at coldwaterstone.com.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Defense helps win championships. That's true in business too. This is Dave Simmons. Les Olson IT is the best defense for your network. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stop, the Logo Shop.
Every day's a fiesta at El Salvador Los Primos Restaurant. All the excitement that you'd expect from the best Mexican Salvadorian cuisine. Try their authentic pupusas, street tacos, and more. Visit now and get the student special. Buy one burrito, get one for free. View their entire menu online at ElSalvadorLosPrimos.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
A beautiful career in the beauty industry. New Horizons Beauty College is happy to be helping you take a step forward in a new career and your new look. New Horizons Beauty College, moving forward with beauty. Now accepting new clients. Call 435-753-9779.
Here's today's hot and perfect tip.
Don't follow extreme routines. Do your own thing at Planet Fitness. Join now for just $10 a month and cancel anytime.
Adams Wealth Advisory is a financial planning firm that is combined with an investment firm to provide the best possible outcomes for our clients.
I always believe if you're intentional with your financial plan, things are going to work out really well for you.
Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com or call 752-1702 to schedule a time with an advisor today.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a quality-built, super-efficient York furnace. Call Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning at 752-7272. Online at advancedheating-ac.com. York, install confidence.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Advanced Integrated Systems in Tremonton is looking for passionate technicians to join the team. Work with your hands daily to create custom next-level smart home experiences for each client. To learn more about our career paths and rewarding benefits, visit AISAV.com.
If you want a natural stone look on your home without the expense, think Coldwater Stone in Tremonton or Castolite in Logan and see how they take some of the most beautiful resources the earth has to offer, then shapes and blends them to create your dream home. Online at coldwaterstone.com.
Cache Valley Auto Care.
We're in the business of solving problems.
So we like to take the time to explain everything that's going on with your car so that when you come in and you do these repairs that you can actually drive away and feel confident.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Are you dreaming of a new home but want to stay in Green Canyon Boundary? This is Dale Marshall with Century 21 and Sierra Homes. We have two amazing developments in Hyde Park and North Logan. You can stay in your current home while the new one is being built and even get a reduction on your interest rate. Call me at 435-512-7386.
Express Auto and Tire carries used vehicles for every budget and financing to help every credit situation. Express has thousands of used tires in every size for about $30 per tire. Express Auto, 3200 North Main, North Logan.
About 2 minutes away from the start of the second half, Green Canyon leading this 4A boys soccer quarterfinal matchup. between the Green Canyon Wolves and the Ridgeline Riverhawks. That one goal coming by way of Maynard Delaria. I need to figure out how to say his name properly. Need to give him his credit. It was off a corner kick. High rise. Off the ground, headed it into the far post. So it's absolutely wonderful goal. So Green Canyon certainly with the advantage here. I don't know if they can pitch a shutout here. They'll certainly do their darndest. Ridgeline with only 3 shots that entire half, 1 on goal. It was kicked right at the keeper. So we'll see how they manage to revamp their attack. They've been shut out once by Green Canyon, so we know the Wolves can do it. And these lower scoring games probably going to benefit Green Canyon a little bit more. They don't have as much firepower as Ridgeline, although they're certainly not a low scoring team themselves. They're certainly capable. So certainly for Ridgeline, the key there is just get more offensive opportunities, get more shots on goal. You'll get one in eventually. For Green Canyon, you'd like one more, but continue playing the great defense you played in the first half. Anyway, we'll take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half here on CashValleyDaily.com and 107.7 KLZX.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
Let the Hernandez Group with Keller Williams Realty answer all your real estate questions. They can help determine if the timing is right to make your next purchase or investment. Call 435-764-7979. The Hernandez Group with Keller Williams Realty.
Suit up, feel good. Custom tailored clothing for him and her. The Cater Shop, because how you look is the first message you deliver.
Here we are, just by the start of the second half. Had to finish my halftime meal there. Slice of pizza and some water. Hopefully my hands aren't too greasy trying to keep stats the rest of the game. But we're about to start the second half here. Green Canyon against Ridgeline. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead. So as things stand now, they're 40 minutes away from advancing to the semifinal. A matchup with the winner of Layton Christian and Dixie at Zion's Bake Stadium in Harriman, Utah. That'll be the location of the semifinal matchup. The finals will be played at Rio Tinto Stadium, or, well, they changed the name of it. Like America First Field now. What they used to call Rio Tinto. I'm going to keep calling it Rio Tinto, just like everyone called the Delta Center. And maybe one day it'll change back. But here we are, start of the second half. Green Canyon with the kickoff. Quick play backwards, then a long ball played forward. Diego Useche having to come off his line very quickly for Ridgeline to grab that ball, but then a turnover by Ridgeline, and then a shot. Useche caught on his back heels, had to scramble and fall in front of that. So a shot on goal for Ridgeline, or for Green Canyon, or at least I think it was a shot on goal. Hard to tell from this angle. But some fast-paced action in Green Canyon coming out, pedal to the metal. They're saying, we are not content with the 1-0 lead here. We want that 2-0. And certainly would be a major step forward for Green Canyon. There'd be a massive advantage with how well they're playing on defense today. Green Canyon with the throw-in here. Just inside the second half here. Throw-in is headed out of bounds by Cam Everton of Ridgeline. Center back coming away to jump in front of that. We're going to have a long throw-in. Parker Holt, the Wolves' long throw-in specialist. He's a little above the line for the penalty box, but he hauls one into the box, trying to find one. Ball I don't know if it's headed down, just ended up deflecting down. Cleared for the moment by Ridgeline, and they lose possession as the ball is played into Green Canyon's defensive half. Ryan Scott puts a boot through. It goes really high over midfield. Now it's headed between Ridgeline and Green Canyon, just heading in between each other. Eventually, Green Canyon chests it down. They're going to take possession. They pass it back to their back line. They're going to start from the back. They're certainly going to be willing to play a slow pace, although as they try to speed things up and they get over midfield, they lose the ball in a miscommunication between a couple of midfielders. So a throw in for Ridgeline here, just inside their attacking half. Far sideline. They're going right to left here. Ridgeline in the blue, Green Canyon in the white. Ridgeline playing a pass forward. There's nobody there. Green Canyon going to go back, although after some pressure applied to the defender who got it, and he ends up having to just clear it out of bounds. Although I think it deflected off of a player, actually. Couldn't tell from my angle, but everyone seemed in agreement that one deflected off of Ridgeline and out of bounds. Throw in taken by Ridgeline. The ball is pinballs around, and then Green Canyon kicks it forward. They manage to get it across midfield as it goes out of bounds. So Ridgeline, a throw at midfield. Far sideline. Throw in played up the far sideline. Deflected by Green Canyon, then they clear it forward across midfield. Ridgeline's back line recovers it. They try and send it forward again. Into the middle. Jenkins trying to turn the corner on the defense. Dribbles around a couple defenders. He's trying to find a corner. Almost lost the ball. Now he does turn the corner. He's got a chance to clear. It's a low ball clear. There was nobody there for Ridgeline, and it's easily cleared out. He goes out of bounds. So Ridgeline's going to throw near sideline. Now going to play it all the way in the direction of the far sideline. Now back to the near sideline. Dax Flygar with it. He looked like he was going to try and loft one into the box. Had a couple of guys on the far side of the field looking like they might make runs. But he back passes, and then a couple seconds later he loses it, and then, tough break there. Ridgeline trying to clear back to their back line, just a back pass, and it deflects off of one of the other defenders. Just bad luck there. Goes out of bounds, so just under 36 minutes to play in this one. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead. And a throw-in. I'm sure they care about the first one of those a lot more, though. Ridgeline takes the throw-in. They've done very well at just stealing Green Canyon's throw-ins. But they trail. They have the ball. Green Canyon applying some pressure. Tough physical pressure here. Ridgeline trying to play it forward. Jenkins is trying to track it down, but he's beaten by the defender. Alan Cordova doing work. He's beaten a lot of runs with his quick feet. Doing a very good job from that center back position. It'll be a throw-in, though. Jenkins, oh no, he's not going to take the throw-in. He's Flygar taking the throw-in. Passing it in, Leif Olson. Now Bowen Howder back to Flygar. Giving it Jenkins, now trying to work it inside. Ryan Johnson sending in a cross all the way to the far side of the box almost, the far side of the 6-yard box. Ball's headed around and then deflected out of bounds eventually by Green Canyon. It'll be a throw-in just above the corner flag, probably 5 or 10 yards above the corner flag, for Ridgeline on that far sideline. Bit of a short throw, trying to find Vasquez, but the ball is headed around and then cleared out by Green Canyon. It's a good idea, just not well executed. Now a long ball played forward, and it's just going to go out of bounds. They're trying to find Braden Jensen up that far sideline. Nearly had a one-man counterattack, but couldn't keep that ball in bounds, and defense might have beat him there anyway, even if it had stayed in bounds. Nearly a nifty through ball played by Ridgeline, but they lose it off a good step through by Green Canyon. Green Canyon nearly losing it, and then a bit of a shoulder. was a foul, but they're going to play advantage, and then another through ball played forward, again trying to find Jensen up the far sideline. Again, just couldn't get it to just went a little bit long again. Goes over the end line, goal kick. Ridgeline has it. Off the goal kick. Step through and a steal of possession. Great job there from Cannon Clark. Green Canyon will back pass all the way to their goalkeeper, though, after stealing that one in the midfield. And Scott clears it all the way past midfield. Green Canyon taking possession. Another attempted through ball to Jensen. This time he manages to get it, trying to keep it in bound. Ball's deflected around. There's going to be a corner kick. That's kind of 50-50 who it might have been off. At least from my perspective, I don't have best way to tell. But it's going to be a corner kick for Green Canyon, playing very aggressively, really trying to find Jensen. 3 straight through ball attempts. That one finally produces something. The other 2 ended up just helplessly going out of bounds. This one producing a corner kick. Corner, played in. Great chance. Header, just missed! It was almost the exact same situation there. Maynard Delaria, open, basically unmarked, header from the right side of the 6-yard box, trying to find the bottom left corner of the goal. Would have been an almost mirror of his first goal, and I think he might have nicked the post. He nicked the outside of the post, and he was beside himself how close he was. And that is a very, very fortunate break for Ridgeline, as they nearly went down 2-0 off some poor marking there. But it remains 1-0 in favor of Green Canyon. Ridgeline getting possession in their attacking half, or at least clearing it in toward their attacking half. Green Canyon taking advantage there. Some contact, but not a foul, and I agree with the no call there from the referee. Now Green Canyon in possession, getting across midfield, trying to play through ball forward to Jensen. Good little step through slide there from Bowen Howder, keeping that from being a free run down the sideline and a potential cross, or maybe even a shot there from Jensen, the leading scorer for Green Canyon. Also the leader in assists. He actually has more assists. He has 9 assists than he does goals. He's only got 8 goals. But he leads his team in both categories. Green Canyon has a throw in, just under 31 minutes to play. It's going to be a long throw, trying to get into the box, trying to get a head on it, but Ridgeline gets the header. They clear it out. It's going to go out of bounds. Green Canyon content to let it go out of bounds right about midfield. As we're at about 30.5 minutes to play in this game. Green Canyon playing aggressively, but they also recognize, hey, look, we take a bunch of time. There's only a half hour left in this game. We've got a lead. On the road. Earlier this year, the teams, when these two teams played each other, they faced off twice. The home team won in each case. Green Canyon trying to reverse that, trying to get a win on the road. Ridgeline in possession for the moment, trying to just scramble to maintain possession. They've got it now, making a run, crossing midfield, and some contact, nearly a foul committed probably. Ridgeline does have to back it up. Now they advance it past midfield again. Vasquez trying to get a lofting through ball to Johnson. He manages to keep it in bounds. Oh, now they call out of bounds. I looked toward the assistant referee to see if he called out of bounds, and then I look back, and suddenly there was an out of bounds call. So, unfortunate there. Ridgeline was not happy with that. I don't know if that was the assistant or the center referee. But here we are, Green Canyon throw in their defensive half. Ball's getting tipped around. Green Canyon trying to clear it out, trying to do a little standing bicycle kick there, and it just basically goes straight out of bounds. So Ridgeline going to get a throw in their attacking half, about 15 or so yards in their attacking half. Throw in, bouncing around. Ridgeline trying to settle it. Green Canyon looking like they're getting a steal, or Ridgeline then getting the possession back. And then kicked out of bounds by Green Canyon. So a bit of a scramble in possession there between the two teams. And Ridgeline's going to get a throw in at the end of all of it. Looking to find a throw, trying to find Vasquez up the far sideline. Goes out of bounds again off Green Canyon. Another Riverhawks throw in. Trying to find an equalizer here in this 1-0 game. Wolves with a first half goal off a corner kick. Now trying to play that looked like a shot more than it was a cross. Vasquez taking a wild turnaround shot just outside the top right corner of the box. Goes way high, probably way wide too. But it'll be the first shot of the second half for Ridgeline. Ridgeline only with 4 shots the entire game, one of those on goal. Green Canyon with 2 shots on goal, 7 shots overall. Now, a foul committed by Ridgeline off the goal kick. It's about 5 yards into Green Canyon's attacking half. Long ball played in. That's going to probably harmlessly go over the end line. It does. Green Canyon had Colby Knight in the vicinity, but it was just, long enough that it didn't matter. We have a substitution for Ridgeline. I think his jersey's been taped to, instead of saying 11, it says 41. At least that's what it looks like. Miguel Gustav coming in, the freshman. He's got 1 assist. Comes in for Garrett Jenkins. Now, kind of a reverse of what happened a minute or so ago. Goal kick from from Useche. A foul committed, and we're about 10 yards into Ridgeline's attacking half, and they're going to get a free kick. I believe it was Bowen Howder standing over that one. Ridgeline standing about 20 yards. They're forming a line 25 yards away from goal. Now a lofting ball played in. That's probably technically a shot on goal. I will generously call it that. Now off the play from the goalkeeper, Green Canyon trying to get it across midfield, cleared vigorously out of bounds by Ridgeline. So it'll be a throw-in for Green Canyon somewhere around midfield, maybe a little bit into their own territory. Hard for me to tell exactly where that one went out of bounds, how hard it was kicked. Throw-in, kicked up and out of bounds by Ridgeline. Now Green Canyon going to slowly gather the ball. And they'll get a throw-in about 10 yards up from where they were a moment ago on the throw-in. 25 minutes to play. Feels like this half's gone by faster than the first half did. We're 15 minutes into the second half. Green Canyon still with that 1-0 lead. Certainly content to have time go by very quickly here. And it's going to be another throw-in for Green Canyon. This time it's further back in their own defensive half after Ridgeline cleared it forward. So just under 25 minutes to play. Ridgeline applying some pressure. They get a deflection, and ooh. That one nearly created an incredibly dangerous opportunity, but it's just going to be a goal kick. So Ryan Scott standing over. He's going to send it. And it's going to be headed up. Manages to stay in. Ridgeline gets ahead on it now, trying to play it forward. Vasquez trying to do a heel flick. Or excuse me, I think that was Workman maybe. Now Ridgeline trying to connect some passes, but Green Canyon a good step in to keep that one from going any further. And as Green Canyon tries to advance the ball, it's deflected out of bounds by Ridgeline, so it'll be a Wolves throw-in. Just inside their attacking half on the far sideline here. Green Canyon going left to right. Green Canyon in the white kits, green numbers. Ridgeline in the blue kits with the with the white numbers. Excuse me, Green Canyon with the green numbers. Some pressure. Ridgeline applying a lot of pressure here. They know they're behind and they're playing like it. They're trying to get something going, applying pressure at every chance. And here it's yielded them a throw-in. You've got to get something going here. 23 and a half minutes to play. Green Canyon taking possession. Now a through ball. They've got Jensen. Finally getting another through ball here. They don't have numbers, like a 2-on-5 here defensively. Jensen trying to dance around. He nearly made it through. If he made it through there, he would have had a pretty good shot on goal. But it's cleared away by Ridgeline. Green Canyon taking possession of the clear, although, Dax Flygaard nearly getting a step, but then he kind of stepped on the ball and biffed it. Unfortunate there for him, as he did a very great defensive play, just bad luck. Green Canyon in possession again, trying to advance up the near sideline. Hard pressure, double team from Green Canyon, and then a foul committed by Green Canyon. That was a little too far there. There was an honest fight for the ball, but then Parker Holt took a little too far, ended up pushing down Andrew Finley. Not so much shoving him down, but placing both hands on his back, keeping him from getting up. Just a little too much. Can't get away with that. So it'll be a free kick for Ridgeline. They take it short. They just cross it from near sideline to far sideline. Now moving it past midfield. Vasquez trying to find Johnson up the sideline. Oh, just a little too far. Johnson is fast, but he ain't that fast. Just a little too far. And I think that's a throw-in, though, so it's not all bad. And Delaria trying to advance a little further. The referee says that ball went out of bounds right of the corner, and I'm going to make you throw it from there. Made him rethrow it. Ball goes in, and Ridgeline takes possession. In their attacking half, Vasquez. Giving up now Johnson. Johnson digging around the defender, trying to find a cross, but an excellent slide there from Delaria, and he manages to force, I believe it's a throw-in. Yeah, it's a throw-in here. We're going to have some subs real quick. Again, I don't think Ridgeline has a long throw specialist. Ryan Johnson's going to come out. Ivan Leone checking in for him. Trent Godfrey also coming at it. Let's see who he checked in for. Throw-in for Ridgeline, although they lose possession. After a moment, Green Canyon trying to play it forward. A couple of deflections. It's just pinballing around. Eventually, Ridgeline gets it. Leone has it. Looking for a pass. Finally finds one. It fell in midfield, although Green Canyon applying some pressure. Now Flygar on the left wing looking for a pass. Finds Leone on the left wing. He's got a chance for a cross. Trying to get inside. He's trying to dance around Delaria, and he couldn't get it. Delaria being shown a yellow card. I'm not entirely sure what for. I couldn't quite see what happened there. Like, I saw him kick the ball and it kind of deflected off one of the bench players there. My replay was a little too far along. But the goal scorer from the first half, getting a yellow card there. Throw in, long throw in, played into the box. Now attempting a bicycle kick. Ball's still in the box. It's landing. It's in a dangerous chance for Ridgeline. Eventually cleared out by Green Canyon. They're going to try a very weak counterattack. They didn't have anybody forward. They're just trying to find where's Braden Jensen. But man, that ball bounced around a little too long for anyone's comfort, except for Ridgeline, I suppose. Now Ridgeline with it on the near sideline, trying to advance it up. Through ball played forward. Flygaard trying to chase down, trying to beat the defense, but an excellent slide and clear. We've had like 3 of those in the past few minutes there. But instead of Delaria, it's Tanner Farron this time. I believe he came in. Another long throw in, though. Trying to play a header. Workman has it. He's got a chance. Trying to hit it toward goal. Keeper off his line. Ryan Scott Just jumping in there, trying to stop, cross clear something. We're going to call out we'll just say that he was trying to cross it in there. Now a corner kick, headed up, and ooh, that was close. But Green Canyon saw pretty well that it wasn't going to be super close. The header went high, and then it bounced, and then it went past the post. So here we are. Goal kick for Green Canyon. 18.5 minutes to play. 1-0 for Green Canyon. Ridgeline desperately trying to equalize, and they're certainly playing like it. They're playing with a real sense of urgency here. Green Canyon trying to take advantage on counterattacks to, counter the aggressiveness of Ridgeline. Green Canyon in position, getting in their attacking half. I think Braden Jensen is off the pitch at the moment. So they can't just find him, but Ridgeline in possession now, although kicked out of bounds by Green Canyon. So at midfield, far sideline, or just past half field. Throw in for Ridgeline. Throw in up the far sideline. Immediately headed out by Green Canyon. Just under 18 minutes to play here. Ridgeline looking for that equalizer to make it a 1-1 game here in these 4A boys soccer playoffs, quarterfinal. Winner gets them a trip to the semifinal and gets the bragging rights for having won the season series. These two teams played each other twice. Each team took a game. So not only would they win the season series, they'd get to advance in the playoffs. Lofting through ball played forward by Ridgeline into the box. There's nobody there for Ridgeline. Now Ryan Scott has it. Content to take a few extra seconds before he just absolutely drop kicks this one. He did the classic drop kick where he lets it bounce on the ground. Green Canyon in possession. Then they lose it. Turnover. Ridgeline trying a bit of a counterattack. And then they lose possession. Green Canyon now trying to counterattack a bit the other way, though it's kind of a low-paced counterattack. And then they lose possession. Ridgeline getting it, Miguel Gustav. Possession changed hands briefly for a second, but Ridgeline does settle. Passing it to their back line. They're going to play from the back. Flygar nearly loses it off a hard touch, trying to chase it down. Oh, he probably got away with a foul there. Tries to play it forward, but he, I think he's going to actually call that foul. I think the ball hit him. They try to play it forward, and the ball hit the referee. He ended up playing a drop ball, though, giving it to Ridgeline. Flygar trying to play a ball forward, and the poor referee just had nowhere to go. But after a moment, it's a Green Canyon throw in anyway. Garrett Jenkins coming back in for Ivan Leone. Green Canyon throws it in. Playing it back to their back line. Now going to try and play it forward across midfield. Ball is tipped out of bounds. There's a bit of a argument over whose ball it was. Referee says it's Ridgeline ball. Ridgeline trying to advance. There's a foul committed. Bit of contact, and referee has to come in and make sure nothing else happens. We've had 4 yellow cards in this game. And a little bit of chippiness, and as we get closer and closer to the end of the game, we'll have to watch out for that. Green Canyon with more fouls than Ridgeline here. But here we are, we're about 10, 12 yards in the attacking half. We're going to play a long ball into the box. Headed up. Going to be a jump for it. Keeper goes up for it. And it went on the goal. I did not even see what happened there. They're going to call it an own goal. Or wait. They're not even going to call it a goal. I think the referee said that there was a foul committed on the keeper. Or, excuse me, somebody fouled the keeper. And so it's going to remain 1-0 in favor of Green Canyon. So for a second, I thought there was a goal, but then they called it off. The ball was, I was watching, all of a sudden the ball's in the back of the net. I thought the keeper had grabbed it. Here we are moments later. Foul committed by Green Canyon, giving them a set piece in the attacking half. And they headed out of bounds over the end line. So a bit of craziness there. And a potential goal taken away. And here we are. 13 and a half minutes to play. 1-0 for Green Canyon in the 4A quarterfinals. And some contact and a foul going to be called on Ridgeline. Just outside the box, and we're going to have a yellow card. A yellow card. A yellow card on, I believe, that's number 13, I think, who's coming off. Cam Everton. So our second yellow card for Ridgeline. 5th of the game. This referee's been handing out cards. I'd commend him for the job he's trying to do, where he's trying to allow a lot of the contact you can get away with, but not letting too much go and handing out yellow cards when they need to be handed out. Set piece goes in. It makes it over the wall, but not past the defense behind. It's headed out of bounds. It'll be a Green Canyon throw-in. .12:45 to go here in this game. 1-0 for Green Canyon. Long throw-in into the box. Headed away by Flygar. He rose high to head that one out. It's not completely out of danger yet as Green Canyon gets possession. Trying to get a cross in. Cross comes in. Headed. Man, there's a man right in front. Save! And then a follow-up shot. Deflected away. And then there's some contact toward the top of the box. Referee says play on. We'll look at a replay of that whole sequence in a second there. That was spectacular. Let's check out a replay here. That was a crazy sequence there. Fisher Arroyo had that ball dead to rights, and he kicked it right at the keeper. Absolutely spectacular chance for Green Canyon. Could have just about iced this game with 12 minutes to play. But a save there from Useche, I guess, was just there. Good positioning will get you saves, and it got him that there. And another chance where Green Canyon calling for a foul, but they're going to get a throw in instead. So Green Canyon going to have a throw in. They've brought in Parker Holt for the long throw in. He lofts it into the box and headed away. Not completely out of danger. Ball still pinballing around. Green Canyon going to settle it. And a long shot, but well wide. That looked like it had promise for a second. Maynor Delaria saying, I'm just going to fire this one from 50 yards. But he missed by about 30 yards. So, points for the attempt. It stayed low enough. So, some technical skill showed on keeping it low, but not in getting it on frame. Goal kick headed out of bounds by Green Canyon. So, originally going to have an attack throw-in from their attacking half. Playing it into Vasquez up the near sideline. Vasquez shielding off the defenders, trying to find a pass. Gives it away, though. Green Canyon now on the counterattack. Ooh, two players sliding into each other. That was a tricky chance. They could have hurt each other there. Neither of them were trying to injure the other, but they slid into each other. As long as they keep their cleats down, they'll be all right. But the end result is a throw-in. Now, 10 minutes, Ryan Johnson coming back in. Ridgeline's probably most dangerous weapon on the wing. But Green Canyon has the throw-in. They throw it in. Ridgeline taking possession, though. Playing it forward. Green Canyon clearing that up and out of bounds. Throw in, basically at midfield. Sending up the sideline, trying to find Johnson. He manages to get past the defense. Misplay by the defense, looking for a cross. And that might have been a handball. That might have been a handball in the box. They're not calling it, though. Ridgeline still in possession, trying to get into the box. And then some contact, nearly close to a foul. Garrett Jenkins really trying to press something here, but all he's going to get is a throw-in. Throw-in to Vasquez just inside the box. Trying to turn the corner and get across. Doesn't get it. Cleared vigorously out of bounds by Green Canyon for a throw-in. A throw-in to Jenkins. He sends in a cross. Cleared out. Now a shot attempt from Ridgeline. It's low. Blocked by the defense. Doesn't even get to the keeper. Now Green Canyon trying to get a counterattack, but a great slide and clear from Ridgeline. Props to Andrew Finley for clearing that off of a Green Canyon player. And then ball does go out of bounds. They played it forward, and it went off of a Ridgeline. So a great possession earned, but ultimately not taken advantage of by Ridgeline as they seek the equalizer. Green Canyon with the 1-0 lead here. Had some very close chances. A foul committed by Green Canyon. As two players challenged for a header, referee is going to mark the spot, and I think he might. Well, it doesn't look like he's marking off 10 yards. We're far enough away. But it's going to be a set piece taken fairly quickly and offside anyway. There was a chance there. I think Grady Workman was looking for that one. But the referee, they kind of got a shot. Not a very good one. It went wide. But the referee called offside on the very quick take there. Ridgeline was trying to catch him offside. They're trying to catch them unprepared, but they're ultimately offside. Green Canyon on the other end, trying to build an attack. As they've got the ball on the far sideline in their attacking half, struggling against the Ridgeline pressure. They get a turnover and then they lose it straight out of bounds. They're just too close to the sideline there to get a turnover and then manage to turn up the field. 7.5 minutes to go. Green Canyon subbing. We're close to the point where referee might start stopping the clock after every substitution. Green Canyon sub. Now they throw it in. Ridgeline keeping the pressure on Green Canyon, doing a good job to maintain possession so far. As the possession bounces back and forth, Ridgeline with it for a second here. Now they clear it forward, but there's nobody there forward. Well, Ryan Johnson now tracking it down. That's how fast he was. I didn't think anybody on Ridgeline had a chance to get it. And then all of a sudden, here comes Ryan Johnson out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, it's like, oh yeah, one of the players does have a chance. And now another substitution. Green Canyon doing it fairly quick, though, so we're not going to have much of a pause in play. Ridgeline getting it to Grady Workman. He tries to one-touch it, lofting into the box. Ball not cleared out by anybody. Now, dangerous chance there. Goalkeeper, foul committed by Ridgeline on the goalkeeper. He goes down. He's staying down, though. We might get a pause in play. We have. The clock has stopped. So we're going to have a quick pause here. Goalkeeper still on the ground. Ryan Scott, he might have hurt himself. He's favoring that knee. He does get up, though. He just twisted his knees. He's favoring that left knee. But he's walking fine, but that knee, that's the plant foot. He manages to kick it just fine, gets it over midfield. Green Canyon gains possession of it. Just under 6 minutes to play. Green Canyon trying to play it forward, deflected by Ridgeline. Ball pinballing around. Ridgeline with possession for the moment. Now they back pass, but it's stolen away. Ridgeline has it, and then it's stolen from them. And then Ridgeline gets it back. We're just going back and forth here. These two teams fighting and clawing for every chance at this ball. And here we go. Now ball played forward. Johnson trying to chase it down, trying to be the defense. He won't get there, though. And that probably should have been a foul call, to be honest. Johnson clipped the defender after he cleared it, but referee didn't deem it enough. It's a corner. Hard to tell from my angle, but the referee on top of it. I thought it might have been a throw-in, but referee says it's a corner. We'll go with his judgment. Corner played in, keeper off his line. Oh, saved. It was going toward the goal. Defender placed there for this very purpose. If the keeper comes off his line, we'll try and show that in the replay overlay since action's still happening. You can't really see it on the screen very well, but that ball went toward the near post, nearly went in, but the defender was there. Now header off the second corner opportunity, deflected around, ball not out of danger. Ridgeline with it, trying to send it in for a corner again. Headed, oh, just wide. That may have been the chance. Ridgeline nearly getting the header on, just straight on. Well, in the middle of the box, heading it, but missing it wide left. Some great chances for Ridgeline here as we resume playing. Green Canyon's throwing it in. And they do have possession after a moment as we've pinballed around continuously. That ball being deflected and miraculously making it all the way to the end line for a goal kick. 3 minutes, 42 seconds to play. Green Canyon, 1-0 lead. Ridgeline having to do basically everything to try and get a goal here. A foul committed by Green Canyon just about midfield. Or I thought there was. Thought I heard a whistle. Maybe there wasn't. It's just, I think they just ended up taking a throw in. Now calls for a foul over on the other end, but it's just going to be a throw in. Each side, every time there's contact, they're screaming. So it's just going to be a throw in. 3:04 to play here in this game. And a Green Canyon player tying his shoes. Ref's not going to stop play for him. He says, just keep playing. He's not going to be letting time wasting go here. Ridgeline trying to get something going, and foul committed. Bit of a tactical foul. He might be lucky he doesn't get a yellow card. We're going to have a pause and play, though. Player is down. The player who committed the foul is staying down on the ground. And so we're going to have this pause. 2:42 to go here in this game. But we're going to wait for this to get settled. That was Alan Cordova who went down. He comes off the field. They send in a sub for this set piece. Sitting on the 30-yard line, few yards in from the sideline. All the Ridgeline players lining up at the top of the box. For what might be one of their best chances the rest of the game, and it doesn't come to much. It lofts into the box and then is caught by Ryan Scott, the goalkeeper. He's got 2 saves in this match. Hasn't had to do much with his hands. He's done a lot of clearing, though. Off the drop kick, Ridgeline does get possession. Nearly misplayed in their own half of the field. Useche is going to have to clear it as it was back pass to him. Clear it in quick order. But Ridgeline does get possession of the ball. Now they try and advance. 2 minutes to go in this one. Ridgeline trying to connect some passes together, nearly losing possession, and they do. Green Canyon gets it. And they're just going to play it forward. Not too much attempted to pass, as Useche easily gets it before anyone else does. Sends it forward. Great first touch there by Vasquez. Trying to play a ball forward. Jenkins now has it in the box, looking for a cross. Oh, and deflected away. Great defense there from Green Canyon. Ryan Johnson was in the middle. They were trying to find him. It's going to be a corner kick, though, for Ridgeline. Sending the corner in, trying to hit it. It goes through everyone, doesn't touch anyone as it makes it through the box, and Green Canyon sends it down the field. 90 seconds to play here. Throw in for Ridgeline in their defensive half. Green Canyon had nobody forward. They had everyone back to defend that corner. 1 minute, 10 seconds to go here. Ridgeline in possession. Trying to find a goal, trying to find something. They send it forward. It's just going to go to the goalkeeper. And he falls on the ball as we have officially crossed under 1 minute to go. Ryan Scott with it for Green Canyon. Referee saying you better play it. And he does. He boots it long. And it's going to go all the way to Diego Useche on 2 bounces. And Useche just going to send it forward himself across midfield. Green Canyon heads it. They head it back into their attacking half. And then Ridgeline, they end up kicking it out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Green Canyon. 30 seconds to go. And we've got a player down. We've got a player down for Green Canyon on the other end. He just went down. I don't even know what's up. Not entirely sure what happened. You don't just go down in the last 30 seconds of a game like this and have nothing be wrong. I don't know if there was contact or something. He's walking without too much of a limp. That was Braden Jensen for the Wolves. He's going to go off the field. We have 31 seconds on the clock. Green Canyon, they've got to throw in the attacking half. 2 good clears ends this game for Green Canyon. Clock has started again. Under 30 seconds to play, and he just throws it toward the corner flag. It will go out of bounds, though. Ridgeline going to get one last attack with 20 seconds to go here. They've got to get something. 15 seconds to go. Flygar with it, trying to cross midfield. Green Canyon defense, and Ridgeline commits a foul. That's going to end the game. Great defense there from Fisher Arroyo, and that's going to be the end of the game. Green Canyon wins here in Millville. They advance to the semifinals off a 1-0 victory over Ridgeline. The region champions have fallen to the Wolves. An upset on paper, although these two teams were definitely evenly matched here. An absolutely fantastic soccer game. Scoreboard turns off as this game is over. Green Canyon will move on to play the winner of Layton Christian and Dixie. That game will kick off in a little under 2 hours. Down at Layton Christian. That'll be the 1 seed against the 8 seed. If you presume the chalk wins, Green Canyon will face Layton Christian. But we play these games for a reason. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll have a final summary, and then we'll sign off here. We'll be back after this on CashValleyDaily.com and 107.7 KLZX.
Partner with the pros at Les Olson IT for all your office technology. Everything from copiers to outsourced IT services. Think of LesOlsonIT.com.
Les Olson IT.
What do they do at the Logo Shop? Custom design t-shirts, hats, and jackets with your company logo. Or put your logo on pens, drinkware, golf balls, travel accessories, outdoor gear, anything. Give them a call. Check out the possibilities.
Logo Stuff, the Logo Shop.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
RPMs raise your BPMs. Then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Here we are, final score in Millville. Green Canyon, the 5 seed, upsetting the 4 seed, Ridgeline. The Wolves win 1-0 in this one. A first half goal just over 12 minutes into the game. Maynard De La Rey gets a header on a corner kick. From top corner of the 6-yard box, hits the far post, or gets just inside the far post. Gets the one and only goal in this game. We played the entire rest of the game after those first 12 minutes and that goal early on without a goal from either side. Not for a lack of chances from either team. Green Canyon had a couple of golden chances to ice the game later on and in the second half. Ridgeline had a couple of golden chances to equalize, but they couldn't pull it off. So the final here, as I said, the Green Canyon will now go on to face the winner of Layton Christian and Dixie. And we'll see how the rest of Region 11 does, as I believe Crimson Cliffs ended up beating Skyview. And I have not heard yet a score about Desert Hills and Mountain Crest. Those are the other two matchups going on in these quarterfinals. But we always knew there was going to be a Region 11 team advancing to the semifinals. But it's going to be Green Canyon. They'll go to Zions Bank Stadium next Thursday. I believe the game will be at 10 a.m., and we'll be broadcasting that game. It'll be radio only for that one, but we'll have the broadcast of that game here on 107.7 KLZX. But for now, I've been Jason Walker. Thank you so much for listening to today's 4A Boys Soccer State Tournament quarterfinal game between Green Canyon and Ridgeline. Final score, Green Canyon 1, Ridgeline 0. Thank you all for listening. Have a good one.
This Ridgeline Riverhawks broadcast has been a presentation of 104.5 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, Great Basin Graphics, McDonald's, Logo Shop, Castelite, Napa Auto Parts, Planet Fitness, El Salvador Los Primos, DD Auto Salvage, Advanced Integrated Systems, Cache Valley Auto Care, Les Olson Company, New Horizons Beauty College, and CashValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CashValleyDaily.com.